Ice water turn Atlantic. Like calling in a fan. Told them, hold it, don't you panic. Took an island, felt the magic. Drop the roof, more expansion. Drive a coupe.
Do you want to do the thing? Do you want to intro it today? We can intro that today.
Yeah, man.
You want to do it?
What's up, guys? Chapter 6 with the original Janksters. Because we got the Jank set up.
Yeah, no, we need to fix that. I need to fix my posture. This is what I've noticed watching all the footage. I feel like weird sitting. Something about like also not wearing shoes bugs me. The fact that I'm just not wearing shoes.
I'm really comfy with my feet tucked on the table. A, because I got a hole in my sock. B, both socks. C, I feel like I don't smell good because I just came from work.
Yeah, you got that work foot. I'm gonna move these.
Yeah, we got work foot.
Work foot. No, yeah, I don't know. Just kind of. This is weird to me. I don't know.
But yeah, that posture, that
This is
position,
kinda-
like in the pouch, is just really beta.
And you just be alpha.
Just like, oh, whatever.
This feels so talk showy.
I'll do the podcast.
This feels really talk showy.
Yeah, man. I'm
Also, I don't feel like I'm close enough to the my.
back for the third week. We got the same guest because nobody else wants to come here.
Nobody else wants to be here. I was actually thinking about that the other day, who we could possibly have on. And we're not gonna.
Yeah, we're not name dropping.
We're not gonna name drop, but I don't know. There was definitely a couple.
There's like one guy in particular who needs to come here.
Yeah,
And
I've also thought of a girl too.
Fuck off.
I did, yeah, a girl, dude. Gonna have a girl over here, maybe. Gonna have a girl over here.
Text it to me so you don't have to say the name.
I'll bleep it out.
Okay. Cool. We can do that.
Yeah, I have that. I was like, oh, she'd be cool.
You don't know her.
I know of her, and I don't know. You don't need to, do you? I feel look at somebody over there like somebody's here.
No, but partially I was like, she's fucking here right now, isn't she?
Like, all right, come on out.
No, I mean, I don't know her.
No, yeah, I don't either. But that's what I'm saying. It gives us so much to talk about.
You think?
So much.
You think?
Yeah.
You're just like, so.
I'm fascinated by what she does. I have so many questions.
Okay, no, but I mean, like, we all know her for one other reason. But, like, still, like, how would that... We'd
Yeah,
both
we
be
went to
sitting here-
similar school.
We'd just be sitting there kind of like, so how'd that work out?
Just on the tip of our tongue the whole time, just like...
You'd be the professional and be like, yeah, so how's the thing that you do on YouTube and the shit?
Like,
but what about the, wow, how much of that is going to get edited out? We're already 3 minutes in, so scratch the last
at least
120 seconds.
I was like, is he gonna keep? All right, okay. Fuck, he's doing it. All right, he's ruining our careers right now. He's doing it.
Pie beat the dead horse.
Like, what if we just beat it? Like, brought one in and just kept beating it. How about that? I always forget we're also wearing the same jeans. This is very cool. We're matching today. Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah. I don't have a
Fuck yeah.
hood or logos. We're close though.
We're close enough.
I'll fuck with it. Hey,
I'm into it. Should we keep wearing matching outfits? Every time?
all 20 of you. I think we're up to 20 views now.
Hell yeah, we are.
Comment if you like matching outfits.
No one's commented so far.
We tend to do this.
When this is out, we'll be 5 episodes deep.
We went for
Nobody's
Japanese
doing that.
barbecue and we were in the same thing.
And now we're here.
We sat on the same side of the table. There's 2 other people there. So it's not like,
No,
it's not
it
like
was
we're a
just-
couple of homies. We're
No,
just
dude,
like,
you should have just said it was
"Barbecue,
just us. It was just us.
What's up, filet mignon?
It was no, it was we went to Japanese barbecue, just him and I, and we sat on the same side of the table wearing the same outfits.
TV was up there.
Yeah,
We're gonna watch the
watching
highlights.
the TV, and and it was super cute. It was really cool. Unfortunately, 2 other people showed up, also wearing the same thing.
But also, let's just rewind to when the hostess like laughed way too hard.
she made you seem way funnier than you are.
Yeah, I like ad-libbed.
She was great. Oh, oops.
I guess I ad-libbed some lyrics from what Sicko Mode, and
I
she
think
did the
so.
whole like, like out of breath, almost.
Speaking
Kawhi
of
Leonard.
Ajit Pai, she Ajit Pai.
Almost Kawhi
She
Leonard.
like
but,
she curled over.
not cool.
Oh god, no, she was funny.
I hope she
She was fun. Her laugh was funnier than what you actually said.
for sure.
And I can't even remember. Like, I can't even really remember what you said.
Oh,
Yeah, I
man.
think you just like spat some lyrics.
I wish the
You spat a bar. You gave her like a bar.
for yeah.
You gave her like one bar, and she fucking lost it.
Yeah, she was ready to sign the contract. I'm signing.
You can tell she's new to the serving industry because it's like nobody who has experience is laughing that hard at anything anybody says.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it should be like Kevin Hart could be sitting in front of me, and
I
if
guess
he
it's
like cracks a
men.
joke,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like. I'll be like, all right, like, do you want fries or?
No, but like the odds of like Kevin Hart being a funny guy, I think is like in public is like probably like really low. He probably just wants to eat his food
Probably.
because he probably gets people coming up and be like, "Yo, man, just be funny like right now.
Just
Just
be
like
funny.
Just, like say something really funny." Yeah, I won't tell anybody. I'm just not gonna help you do. And he'd be like, "Yeah, man, I would love just to."
Growing my dick out for the summer.
And he'd be like, "Yeah, that's awesome."
Sick, dude.
Yeah. You also
Fuck yeah.
fucking- Imagine that.
Like,
Just
man,
be-
he's so funny.
like, yo, fuck, that's. Seeing, like,
I'm
an
just over there
athlete.
with my. I'll be like, all right, now is that gonna be Caesar salad or sweet potato fries? Which one's that gonna be? Be like, I'll get the regular fries.
Yeah.
Like, seems like a regular fry eater. Anyway, so what I was saying before, with this fucking whack ass setup that we've got going on right now, that I feel. Hold on. There we go. Because I keep sitting back, I feel like I need to be louder.
Word.
No, so I went into obviously, I have to comment on our camera troubles.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's gonna be commented on for sure. If we get another 5 viewers, somebody's gonna say something.
So one of you guys is gonna notice.
Somebody's gonna say some shit. Yeah, we're stupid. Episode 4, the battery fucking died, and then episode 5, I don't know, it just like disappeared.
just stopped.
And I think we're just dumb, and I think I just missed hitting record again, or we just didn't notice it turn off.
No, like it.
I don't
never
know.
mind.
I could be stupid. I'm giving the camera the benefit of the doubt, and I'm just blaming me. But so I went into Best Buy.
Don't let the machines win, man.
They already are, dude. We're on our way out.
We're on the way.
We're on our way out. So yeah, I went into Best Buy, and so I was just like shooting the shit with this guy, asking him like what the problem could be. And as it came out of my mouth, the more
Stupider, I think, is the right word.
the more stupider,
more unintelligent I sounded.
the more stupid I sounded, the more it came out of my mouth. Fuck, that was a hard sentence to spit out.
The dang electronics man
Jesus
said it was the
Christ.
camera's fault, not mine.
Yeah, it's just like the more I spoke, I was like, oh fuck. And I was like in too deep with him to be like, first of all, pause.
Did you kind of like remind yourself of that?
I was way too deep in with what I was saying, and then the more I said it, I was just like, it's definitely on me. It's not the camera's fault. And I was like, oh yeah, so we're working on it. Like, this is what we're working with. And I was like, is there something we can do to like make sure? And he's like, oh yeah, like spare battery, spare memory card. I'm like, yeah, whatever. All shit I don't want to pay for. Then I'm like, oh, because we could also just get like a video camera. Mm-hmm. And any normal person would assume like, oh yeah, camcorder, like something you use to record your kid's recital. Cool. Something like that. That's great.
So
He's like, for some reason he thought I meant some fucking like 15. He's like, oh no, those run like he goes like this. He goes, those run for about 15,000. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, we're clearly on two different pages here of like what we were talking about. I'm like, but I couldn't be like, something in me, I don't know why, I panicked and I was just like, oh no, I can't be like, oh no, like a camcorder. So I just kind of went with him like, oh, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Like, for some reason, we'd like at any point in life be able to like afford that. I'm just gonna put that in the book. I'm gonna bookmark that.
need to tell him like, oh, it's just okay. I got clout for
It's
like
okay,
later.
it's for sure. Yeah, okay, I'll go talk with my associate and we'll figure it out. We'll maybe cook some books and maybe invest. We'll see. He goes, what do you do? I was like, I got a podcast. I was like, yeah, I do a podcast. He's like, you do what? I was like, I do a podcast. I was like, oh, that's cool.
You didn't lie to him?
Sure.
Why do you? What?
I panicked.
That's fair, man.
I don't know. I was like, fuck it, dude. Whatever. Yeah, I talked to me and a friend by ourselves for an hour at a time, half an hour at a time.
It's weird when you go in there now and it's like not an electronics store. It's like they have desks and they like try to work you on commission for like a stand mixer. They're like, now this one's the one you want here, and we'll put you on a payment plan, and because they have those in there, right?
Yeah, I know. It's a lot of household appliances nowadays. Best Buy's
trip.
changing, man. I miss the old one.
He used to. That's where you'd go to get Call of Duty
Yeah,
when it came out.
I can't describe how small the video game section is. Granted,
Yeah,
hard
dude.
disks are dying,
Oh, dude.
if not dead. You've flipped me on that one already.
Yeah. What a missed
I
thing.
hit that one late when I was still buying discs. Something about having something tangible and like to collect. I don't know.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, GameStop's gonna give you like
17 cents for
or
it.
EB Games as we call it up here.
Oh yeah, right. I forget.
Yeah, they're not gonna
Yeah,
give you
17
any money.
cents in a fucking hard time. Yeah. I remember I did that. I returned an Xbox with like 18 games, 2 controllers.
You got enough for the game for the new system.
They gave me $67 for it. And I like went in, I'm like, cool, I can trade in and get like a substantial amount to like upgrade to the Xbox One.
Like it sucks for you.
I got
but, like,
one game. Yeah, I
at
got
the
one
same
game.
time,
Like,
you know they're right.
yeah, oh, clearly. First of all, who wants to buy an Xbox 360 when the Xbox One's out? Especially like a first gen 360. Yeah. But of course, like anyone trying to sell anything, you're like, yeah, this is worth a fortune. I'm going to get a fortune for this.
Well, you know, it's
I've kept it mint condition. It's clean as a whistle.
Never had a red ring, man.
Never had a single red ring. There's barely even a finger mark on the controller. Mostly because I scrubbed it. I used the fuck out of that thing.
Like, yo, think of this: old folks' homes for like us will for sure have like oh,
Gaming
they're
consoles.
bringing out the 360. Like, oh, fuck yeah!
Yeah, I think it'll have VR. I think retirement homes will have VR.
Yeah, you really want some like
I don't like. I'm not saying. I guess now I'm just picturing it's like, yeah, you get 5 fucking like Betsy's and a bunch of old chicks in like in the rec room at the center, and they're just walking around with the shit, like swinging the wild, like arms almost coming off, like almost flying off. Like no, I assume they'd probably be sitting, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
That's gonna.
I think it'd be super
It's gonna
funny, though.
break hips, brother.
I think that would be hilarious.
I mean,
Like you imagine just strolling past the window of one of those places, and there she's like got fucking Pauline in there just boxing
the gogs on.
with the massive goggles
I
that could
just-
weigh down her neck.
I don't want to see that, man. I want to see like the old homies with the Wii boxing, or just like the one dude whose
yo.
family never visits. He's got Pokemon. He doesn't give a shit. He's just there. He's old. He's like, yeah, I have fucking Pokemon.
I want to see an old dude hitting dingers on the Wii baseball when I walk past, like reliving the glory days and like bat flipping the Wii remote and just making his rounds around the
And then
building.
just rascaling around the bases.
Oh fuck, that'd be pretty fun. Dude, I'm gonna do a rascal.
All right,
race.
get to the task list. Let's go. We got work to do. We got like 15 minutes left till this.
Oh
thing
yeah, we're keeping
probably
this
shuts
short.
off.
We're keeping this short because last episode was an hour and fucking
Can't.
all leads back to the
I
camera
can't
issues.
stomach this guy for that long.
Tattoos. I want one. I want
Yeah,
a lot
word.
more. A lot. That's pretty much all I have on that. I'm gonna get one, but I can't find where. I need to know where.
On your body.
Yeah, right there. Right there.
The classic design, the go-to, the fallback, plan B, the plan A. Plan A, B, C, and D. All the contingency, the full body tattoo yourself, except bigger.
Just yeah, enlarge every wrinkle I already have on my face,
Nah.
which I'm sure this lighting.
Now they're gonna notice that more now that you said that. I know, I got Wi-Fi head too. Look at that.
My fucking. It looks like 5 seagulls taking flight.
Yeah, you do get that bird look.
Yeah.
I just look like Wi-Fi if I do that.
Okay, so I caved and I bought one of those like LED teeth whiteners.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's working, but Jesus Christ, they like gave you this like vitamin E gel to like put on your gums, and they like really want you to be thorough with like covering your gums with it, because like I got 10 minutes into like wearing the gel in the guard and whatever. I had to take it out. It was like so painful.
It's hot.
I don't know what it was. It felt like it was stinging, and it was like sinking into my gums, and I had to take it out, and I took it out and my gums were like white. It was like I felt like it was like freezing my like it looked like as if my gums were like frozen.
So it's UV treatment.
I guess yeah.
It's like
yeah, it is UV.
I don't know, man. Maybe just let me be a doctor
I
here.
said it is. I was like, yeah, it is UV, and then I was like, no, wait, it's ultraviolet. I'm like,
Sounds like you're just sunburning your gums, and it.
but it's working though.
Yeah, man. At what cost, man?
I don't know.
You gonna chew tobacco on that? Just give yourself a
Oh
double.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, just doubling down and like finish doing it, and then just
And just an upper decker.
all the way around. Just on this.
Just a full.
Imagine if I just hit the plate right there.
We need that classic ding ding
Yeah.
cartoon.
What did I want to get into?
What's next?
Do we want to? Well, there's a bunch of shit that
Tattoos.
I also don't want
done.
to talk about.
He wants one.
I want a lot, but that's fine. Do we want to like talk about the politics? Do we want to talk about that? Do you know anything about that? Because I don't know. I saw it and I'm like, it's so
You
ridiculous.
saw politics?
I saw politics.
Damn.
I saw a politic on TV the other day.
Damn, bro.
No, yeah, I don't know. I was just like watching the news, and I just saw it was so ridiculous. It was just like Trump's the whole shutdown thing. That's not really funny. He wrote a letter to Nancy Pelosi. That was so condescending. It was like very much like you could picture like when I read it, you can picture like him writing it and just like.
I don't know. You picture him kind of holding a writing utensil like with his whole fist. That's
just
how
like
you,
scribbling, and then he has a guy just type it. But okay, so I'm gonna read this. The Honorable Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House of Reps. Dear Madam Speaker, due to the shutdown, I'm sorry to inform you that your trip to Brussels, Egypt, and Afghanistan has been postponed. We will reschedule this 7-day excursion when the shutdown is over in light of the 800,000 great American workers not receiving pay. I'm sure you would agree that postponing this public relations event is totally appropriate. I also feel that during this period, it would be better if you were in Washington negotiating with me, joining the strong border security movement to end the shutdown. Obviously, if you would like to make your journey by flying commercial, that would certainly be your prerogative. I look forward to seeing you soon, and even more forward to watching our open and dangerous southern border finally receive the attention, funding, and security it so desperately deserves. And I was just like, oh. He's been saying like, yo, you want to fucking fly commercial?
Fly Delta.
What would she fly on? Like, what plane would it just be private?
Oh yeah.
Would it just be private? Because it's not Air Force One.
Yeah. Everybody's bankrolled by somebody.
Yeah. Like it's
Especially
got to be private, right? I was like, wait. But I'm like, man, just be like, yeah, you know what? If you want to go, fucking fly commercial.
I feel like this subject,
problem.
we are so beneath this.
Yeah. Like you said before, it's like we don't have a dog in the race.
Dude.
We also don't live in that country, so
We don't live in that country. Not only do
Whatever.
we not have a dog in the race, we're racing completely different animals.
I can't focus. It's like that's literally on my screen right now. And I highlighted this to bring it up, even though it's so dumb. And it's literally just like this chick with body paint, just like of an ice cream cone. I'm assuming coming right up from the Devil's Driveway, like right up to below her neck, and it's just like that's all that it is. It's just that, and she's just bouncing. I can't even like. I'm gonna swipe away
Painted
from-
perineum.
It's just like imagine film like clearly she's in her front yard, and that is just like so cringy to just like picture a guy just with like just like all right, and oh, you do that one more time, and it's all slow mo, and I'm like, man. And then you see that thing like on Instagram where it's like like ladies don't like they're looked at as like sex symbols and that's it, and I'm like. Then you go and do some shit like that. That's just not helping the case. There's obviously more to it, but I'm like, man.
There's a spectrum.
There's definitely a spectrum, and I'm definitely on it.
Yeah, man, we're all clotheslines on, or pins on the
I just
clothesline
like, I
somewhere.
couldn't not just kind of like, man.
So you're on Mars today? Is that how you're feeling?
Yeah. Whatever that means. Yeah. I'm somewhere else today. I've been spaced out. I've been a little cadet lately. I've been a little fucking space cadet lately.
Just
I've been out.
awful lot of mouth breathing. Laughing at stupid Instagram posts.
I was doing that. I rarely like actually laugh out loud. I would do that like nose exhale. But a lot of shit's been catching me in the funny bone lately. And I don't know why.
Oh, dude, I like constantly when I run into funny shit on Facebook or Instagram when I'm around a lot of people, and then I have to suppress my like laughing like an idiot at like a. let me try to whip up an example here.
While you're doing that, did you Blueface, that lyrical genius?
I've never seen his face. Is any part of it actually blue?
Other than the Benji tattooed on his cheek,
He has a $100 bill,
he has got
or like Benji, like the dog from that kid's movie.
no, he's got the logo for the $100 bill. Is he on the $100 bill?
That's Saint Bernard.
Yeah, him. They should do that. They should spoof though.
Yeah.
I think like if they make like fake money for a movie, they should put the dog on there and just see if anybody notices when they're just like some dudes just reining it in a strip club scene, and see if anybody catches the fact that it's a fucking dog's face.
Sir, these notes are counterfeit.
Oh my god, I saw the cringiest Facebook video the other day, of course, because it's a Facebook video. And it was just a guy, he like did this social experiment, worst kind of content ever, social experiments.
Those are bad.
They're the worst. But he literally, he tried like 5 different methods of like printing a blatantly fake note, like a $100 bill or whatever. And it was like, it was like a 20 on one side and a $1 bill on the other. And the other was like super pixelated. One was just like a really tiny one, like a Monopoly size bill. And the other was just like a super pixelated bill. And he would just like go in and try and buy stuff. And I'm like, they would all just be like, yo, this is so fake. Like, what are you doing? He goes, no, it's a 20. I'm like, yeah. Fuck, dude. But then I'm like, also, isn't that fucking illegal?
Yes.
It's like, it's straight up illegal.
Yes, it's stupid. Yes, I think it's illegal.
To use counterfeit money anywhere. Like, that's counterfeit money, right? Or is that just fake money? Well, no, because you're counterfeiting an American bill. Like a currency. It's not like if I hand you a Monopoly money.
There's a good reason we didn't go far in post-secondary. We aren't good at citing our sources or doing research on anything.
Our sources are Instagram and Twitter, which is just like just the worst. And now I'm getting into Reddit, and it's a whole thing.
Probably okay. See, but the thing is with Reddit, that's really
Reddit's incredible, and I have one that I want to read.
Smart people there.
I have one that I want to read that was pointed out to me today.
Smart people doing really
so funny.
stupid shit.
But anyways, quick thing on so Blueface. You know he was a star athlete.
And what?
He was a star high school quarterback.
Okay.
And
then they said the same thing about Quavo, but Quavo went
like,
to a
no, dude,
school
I've
that
seen this
sucked.
guy's film, and I'm like, the dude balled. Dude balled out for real.
Yeah, I mean,
And he got like a scholarship.
Don't say he bald,
He balled.
because people will be like, oh, well, he has hair.
He's
clearly.
got hair. He balled out. Yeah, dude. And I like watched it, and I was like, holy fuck. And then he got a scholarship to like. He didn't like complete the sentence, and I was like writing notes, and I was like, yeah, you got a scholarship to like North Carolina, and I paused the video. I'm like, okay, scholarship to North Carolina, and I like press play. I was like, scholarship to North Carolina school, Fayetteville State. I'm like, oh, definitely not a D1. I'm like, okay, it's still a scholarship
Still a
nonetheless.
school, you know.
But he like
Free
apparently got like
education.
homesick, and
He dropped
went
out.
through went through depression, so he came back to California, and then just like he literally like stopped off at a studio by accident, like one of YG's homies, and then just like I guess that's what they do. He's like he just hopped on the mic, and apparently he's like what I heard was magical. I'm like,
Hold on.
what?
Fill in someone sitting right next to you who's like pretty ignorant about this. His name's Blueface,
Yes.
and he
Can you guess why his name is Blueface?
He got
After
linked-
what I just told you.
He got linked up with one of YG's peeps.
He's already friends with like one of YG's people.
Okay,
His homie.
and that's okay. That's all good.
And then he was like, I don't know, dude left something in Blueface's car, so he came back. He like dropped it off at the studio, and he got invited in, and he like started rapping and whatever. And he's like, he said he's like, yeah, I started rapping a year ago. And I'm like, I can tell, I can tell. And I'm like, man,
Fucking
if
well
shit
aware
like
of
this,
that.
it really makes me think like, man, I should have stayed doing the music thing. And I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah, man.
Seems so like it's hard. Bad to say. Like
What
it
do they
seems
say?
so
Even a
easy
blind
these
squirrel
days.
gets a nut.
Ew. do, dude? I don't want to talk about squirrels getting nuts, dude. Sugar gate.
We're gonna be in the fucking dumbest part of the internet.
No wonder we're not getting views, man. Anyway, so moving on with that one. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, so this was this Reddit thing, and it was so good. Have you seen the new? I don't watch a lot of TV. This was pointed out to me today, but there's this new Gillette ad, Gillette like Mach 3 razor ad.
The Shaquem Griffin ad.
No, different one. It's like more it was like it's so preachy, like it's some.
What are they preaching?
Like social standards for like masculinity or whatever.
No, I've not seen it, but
It's
I've
so
seen,
like
the tail end of
it's
it.
really bad, and it's basically it's an entire thing of like, showing all these like like a man's man, and like oh boys will be boys, and like talking down to women, and like just a commercial full of chauvinism. You're like, this is not what people are like. This is no what. I was like, dude, this is so bad.
Like, to quote Chris D'Elia, your jaw hit the floor and then you picked it up like the mask.
Yeah, I was like, yo, and it's so bad. I'm like, first of all, who the fuck talks like this? It was like, literally this like snobby businessman stands up in a board meeting after like some lady finishes like pitching a pretty good idea, and he's like, no, I think what she was trying to say is, nah. And you're like, fuck, man, it's just like, who is like this? And I'm like, movies portray it like this, but I'm like, it's not. And this guy responded, he did some fucking copy pasta shit, and it was so good. It was like, in response to the Gillette ad, like, so I was there putting on my rape shoes and practicing my sexual harassment pickup lines this morning. I just got done cyberbullying my coworkers. It was time to shave. I yelled at my wife to smile because I demand it, while pinching her butt right after she told me she didn't consent to it. Putting on the shaving cream and thinking about how I can get my son into a fight at the next barbecue. I replaced the worn Gillette brand Mach 3 and began to chant "Boys will be boys" as I started to shave. Then suddenly my daughter burst into the bathroom holding her phone. As I began to mansplain to her why she isn't smart enough to know my shaving time is my time, she showed me the new Gillette ad. I realized how my every view and behavior I've ever held dear was wrong. I'm calling in sick at the toxic masculinity factory today and registering Democrat. Thanks, Gillette. Now excuse me while I help to impeach.
Holy fuck.
People were not having it, man. I fucking lost it at putting on my rape shoes and practicing my sexual... Like, opening line, I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's starting strong.
Starting off heavy.
Whoa.
But, like, you could tell people's, like, stance on this whole thing. And you're like, man, yeah, like, it preaches some shit that's just, like, not... It makes it seem like it's 90% of the male species that's just, like, a humongous pile of shit. And you're like, it's not the case. And then the guy that showed it to me was like, imagine if they made like the
reciprocal.
Yeah, and like like for women, and you're like, dude, people would be up in arms about it. I can't remember what he said,
reckon?
which is why I'm like, this is stupid. This is a stupid point because I can't remember what he said. But he made a good point, and I'm like, yeah, fuck, it would be like, I think people would be super offended, like even more than what they were for this. But I thought that was pretty ridiculous. But yeah, man, you should watch that Gillette ad. You should give it a little look-see. It's pretty crazy. And like,
That's why I got Netflix, so I don't have to watch stupid.
This is why I don't watch TV.
Yeah, man.
Skips the.
You get a
fucking-
DVR, you can skip it.
Yeah. What else I got here? Moving on.
I'm gonna give you 60 seconds.
Oh fuck yeah, we're doing it. All right. No, we can keep going for like a little bit longer. It's gonna stop at half an hour, regardless. No, we can do the last couple minutes without it. It'll just fade,
depending on what you
fade
got.
out. Well, we need to talk about because I'm still in the process of. Should we do a Patreon like yet or no? You think we should wait? Because at this point, who the fuck's gonna want to pay money to watch this?
We're 6 chapters in.
We have one viewer for every episode. We have one concurrent viewer.
I mean, I don't know. We're spitballing right now. We're working with the format. We're trying to figure out what sort of portion of the market we're gonna grab.
Yeah. So I think we'll just wait. I don't know.
Whose
we need,
platform are we gonna rip off?
I think we're just gonna fuck up this YouTube shit, and then that's it.
That's it.
I think
Boom.
once we get 17 subscribers and get heavily monetized,
See that dollars?
buckets. No, yeah, I think once that heavy amount of subscribers and we start getting monetized, and then they hear how many times we say fuck, and then we get heavily demonetized.
Pretty low amount.
I don't know. I was thinking about that today. I'm like, I should stop swearing.
Pretty
as much.
low amount of fucks.
I should. Yeah, we don't give any. I don't give any fucks. I give a lot of fucks.
Clearly.
My posture dictates I give very
Yeah,
little.
man.
This is what I'm saying. I need to be serious
You
about
need to
things.
chill.
I need to be. This is some pretty good shit coming in pretty late in the pod here.
This content?
This posture.
Oh, this posture. This content's not good.
You're
but
man
posture-
spreading like right into frame, like right into the camera.
Man. You ain't never seen a pair of jeans in the crotch region? It's denim.
Nobody knows what that area looks like.
Never gonna rip.
I mean, that's pretty much, yeah. We didn't cover that much because it's a short episode. And we're going to keep it that way. I think we should save some for next week.
Absolutely.
We're going to save some for next week.
Absolutely.
We're going to keep you guys waiting.
And then maybe we'll do a better job picking her.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know.
Or not.
One thing, because we were going to start reading Misconnections. We were going to start doing that. And I started looking at some, and then I felt weird looking at them. Because
Yeah,
some
man.
of them really caught me off guard. I'll say that. Some of them really caught me off guard. Because some of them, they're like,
Can you give an example?
this one. Hold on. I screenshotted it because it was so ridiculous. Well, because you assume that they're going to be like pretty friendly. At least I went in thinking like, oh, they're going to be friendly. Like,
They're
oh,
all
hey,
about-
you at the bus stop. Like, you were so beautiful. I miss you. Like, nah. This one got me. Ferry. On the ferry. We were on the ferry from blank to blank. And you stood next to me at the urinal. You had the biggest flaccid cock I've ever seen. I was speechless. I can't get the image out of my mind. I would love to see that thing get hard. And I was fine. I was good up until you had the biggest flaccid cock. And I was like, oh, here we go. This is it. Oh, it's doing it. All right. And yeah, as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, wow, these are not PG whatsoever. They can get like pretty fucking dirty. And so I did a deep dive, and I was like, none of them are safe to read on here. They're not. There's like ones that are super like the bus stop-y kind of like, no, you're so pretty. And then there was just like some fucked up ones, man. You're like, oh.
Yo, that one was.
There was some involving like some strippers. There was one that had some like classic like Mr. Sad, just like this Mr. Struggle guy was just like he was at some of like
Don't quote those chicks. Don't do it.
no, just fuck.
Two people who we think very highly of have made kind of a career about clowning those two girls.
Yeah,
Don't start quoting.
No, I'm not. But it was like the epitome of this guy was just like. I guess he was at some like promo event. He was at some event, and it was like the classic like Red Bull girl, like Red Bull girl, like those type of girls. They were doing like that promo shit, and he like there was an ad posted on there saying like, "Oh, you were so beautiful. I locked eyes with you once, and like I just wish we would meet again. I'm a super." And he was preaching to the kind of guy he was, and I'm like,
Right? Like, because we have.
I'm like reading it. And I'm like,
We got friends who do that.
yeah.
They
And I'm
like, do that for
damn.
work, and like these are the kinds of guys.
It was
who
like,
deal
oh
with-
yeah, you're the like short Asian. I'm like,
Ooh. Brother.
all right, bro. Yeah, brother.
I think, hey viewer, we know you're out there, buddy.
Somewhere.
Comment, say, do you want us to read like?
If this
one
was
of
your
these things?
misconnection, good for you for shooting your shot.
Also, yeah, do you want us to read one of these per episode? Just like one raunchy
We should
one?
we should actually do that. We should every week we should try and find
one
one
heavy
one
hitter.
of the creepiest, kinkiest ones, one a week.
Or we're just a wholesome one.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, super romantic.
If they-
what if we genuinely back it and like I want this person to find that misconnection? I'm gonna read it. Like I'm supporting this.
Like, and we get them
Some guy confesses his heart on like a post this long. I'm
sure.
reading it. 100%.
for sure, and then we get them hooked up, and then we go on Ellen, and be like, you guys' content is normally about some really dumb shit. And
Yeah. That's pretty much all I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. I had a bit that I wanted to do, but thinking about it now, it's not funny.
You have it written down.
Yeah. Well, it's written down. The topic's written down, but I was like, oh yeah, it'd be funny to do a thing, and then I was just like, it's not gonna be funny.
Okay, we'll censor it out and say it.
Well, no, it's not. No. I'm gonna save it till next week because it's not really. It's not.
yeah.
It's not.
Dude,
It's
awesome.
Not
That's a good grabber. Yeah.
I'm gonna save it till next week.
Yeah, he's got some good content apparently.
Good grammar. I'm like, did I say something wrong?
A real showstopper.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the show. Now.
Fuck this.
Now. No, we're gonna wrap it
I
up.
didn't do the fucking.
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Good man.
I snuck it in while you were talking. I just interrupted so hard. That's what I did. I'm gonna get one of those little. I'm gonna get one of them. I'm gonna try and find one. Just actually, you know what? I like doing the collab. It's fun.
We can find some props.
Find some sticks off the beach and
Just like, all right, so this week we're just gonna drop a book because we're completely amateur,
smash 2 fluorescent light bulbs.
completely just. You
I'm
guys,
just gonna drop a book.
there's a better way to do that. Nah, this is
No, this
what
is
we
the
do.
one. Every week the book gets bigger. We go from like a Dr. Seuss picture book to like an encyclopedia. That's like next thing you know, I'm dropping a cinder block.
Dude, why stop there? Why stop there?
How big can you get?
That's up to you, viewer. You know, if this blows up,
If you suggest a book that's 17,000 pages,
I'm not saying
we'll get
we
it.
drop books, bro. If we blow up, we drop in cars. That's why we're dropping
God.
mini and talking for 30 minutes.
You get a car. You get a car. You get a car.
You get whatever pieces you can pull off this smashed car in a moment.
Yeah. On that note,
There's a glimpse. All right, folks.
I thought you were looking at the thing. I'm like, there's a glitch. Wait. I was like, oh, did we fuck it again?
Usually,
Probably.
odds.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be surprised if this is still rolling. I don't think it is because we're 5 minutes over. But that's fine. A 5-minute outro
Does it
is
look
fine.
super unprofessional? Go check.
No. I'm gonna check for you. 100% it did turn off.
Awesome. Don't edit that out. This is good.
I'm not. This is what I was talking about earlier. It's like EQs on a podcast. It's like if I did it over here.
It's the EQ.
I
Equalizer.
guess, yeah. I'm just saying hot words. I'm just saying keywords.
Yeah.
You want to just keep going?
I don't know.
Keep doing it.
What are we going? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Just go.
See what?
Hey, yo, be funny.
Yeah, be funny. Dude, I told you to come with some heat. Come with some heat.
All right. Dude, so
I
solo.
was listening to a podcast like this, and like, this is what it sounded
Are you
like.
gonna let me do what I do?
I'm sorry.
You're over here.
I'm so sorry.
You're over here in the kitchen.
Yep.
Tell me to do something, and you're talking over the
What?
best part of the show.
Yep. Don't
Um,
mind me, dude.
Guy Fieri's in town yesterday. He was in Vancouver, which is near where we live.
Did you see his club appearance?
Did he do what?
He did a club appearance.
Which club did he go to?
Not one here. I don't know. Yeah, I did go to one here. I don't know. I'm back. Spin that shit over here. All right. No, he did. There's a video of him going ham with the fog machine.
Yeah, it's funny because he's like a food guy.
Ah. No, he like heavily brought these hoes to Flavortown, like big time. It was pretty good shit. Look at this. First of all, I wonder, did they pay him for a walkthrough, or is this just like he just showed up?
Yeah, but like I don't know what the current atmosphere is for Guy Fieri, but like, does it seem like people still kind of hate on him? Because like,
People hated on him.
yeah, they clowned him, man. They clowned him for having kind of a goofy shirt and crazy hair.
You can't make fun of bowling shirts. Bowling shirts will never go out of style.
That's fair. They suit a certain kind of guy, but like, why are we, ragging on this dude? This dude's living everyone's dream.
Yeah, he travels the country eating food.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I would never shit on this guy. Also, great hair, great goatee.
Dude, you're not far off his look.
I'm fucking nailing it right now.
You're pretty close.
Dude, once I get this redone, fuck yeah. I'm there. I'm gonna go that blonde.
Man, I mean, that's gonna resurface. Like, as soon as we blow up, we're gonna get that in a poll, and people are gonna be like, yup.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
immediately if I get it done and it goes like somewhat public with any kind of following, people are like, "Oh, great, he copied Cody. Cool." Like,
No, but if you do the Guy Fieri.
oh, like cut it super short and spiky, so it look like my dad.
I mean, your dad looks like Rod Stewart.
Picture both of them blended together.
Rod Fieri.
Guy Stewart.
Oh, yeah. No, that's true.
God Stewart. Oh my god. Yeah, man. Fuck. That was rough. I'm so sorry. One last thing. We're actually the two. I hate how we say like we're gonna do it like this is gonna be it, and then yeah. Now it's not. Now we're gone. But no, this is one last thing because I saw this on Instagram and it was like it reminded me of this Reddit that was like this whole "Am I the Asshole" Reddit, and it was basically this guy, this story of this guy who refused to pay for his date's dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Because she got like $175 lobster dinner. And I was like, okay, so I kept reading. What did it say? Oh yeah, you like posted their text argument and it was all like basically just saying like, oh, he asked if she wanted to go out again and she's like, after what you did, she's like, what did I do? She's like, you made me pay for my own meal. And he's like, so you invited me, you're lucky you didn't pay for my food too. Plus, I got a carbonara and a beer while you got the lobster for 80 euros, which was, what, like 120 bucks?
Yeah, it's a good amount of money, depending on...
Yeah. Plus, like, drinks and whatever.
Wow.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, wow, super rude. He also, he hits her with a solid gif.
Yeah.
Solid gif goodbye. Those are always great. Dude, get wrecked.
Joseph Stalin.
Get wrecked,
that's really
homie.
bringing it back.
Yeah. So she
That guy knows how to ice
she got
pick his
bodied.
battles.
She got bodied. But my question, I'm like, yeah, well, who's the asshole here?
Oh,
And this is where I'm like, okay, I wonder what you like. I'm curious as to what you would say here. And I'm like, no question, no answer is wrong. I'm curious.
That's
because like
true.
some people would say one and some people would say the other. Because I think for me it's like very much circumstantial. Depends like which date it is. Do I like the person? Because I mean like that's shitty though. Like that would be shitty.
I think she's the asshole.
I kind of think so too.
Yeah.
Like assuming it's like a first date and like yeah.
Yeah, dude, first date.
Like that's shitty. That's shitty of like any girl to go out and assume that a guy is just gonna like get the bill, which I mean like he should get the bill if it's like a reasonable, like if it's not like a shitty of the girl to be like, I'm just gonna rack up a bill here because
Yo.
he's gonna pay for it.
We're not saying men need to pay for shit. It's like men like to pay for stuff because they feel like it's a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
It's not like
100%.
we need to pay for all your stuff because you can't do it. It's like, no, it's like nice to treat people.
100%. But I'm like, man, if I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take like this, I'm going out for dinner with this girl, great, and then she dumps like $180 for her. And I'm like, and so what? That's gonna be that's gonna be a $240 bill. Come like all together. Maybe 250 depending how good you tip.
Yeah, man,
Like-
this chick is just not good people.
No.
That was
I wouldn't even like, it wouldn't even cross my mind to be like, man, I better get some. Because I'd be like, I'm fucking over this
like
shit.
if you splashed on that.
If I
yeah.
splash, I'd be like, no, dude, clearly she's like super greedy. It's just like putting you in this rabbit hole. And you're just like, the whole thing is just going to be a downward spiral.
Yeah, man. In conclusion, she's the asshole.
She's the asshole.
Case closed. Bang the gavel, Judge Judy. Done.
Done. Speaking of done.
You just don't get it, you fucking bitch.
Fuck, man, right as I was about to end it.
Oh yeah, no, we're
You just
gonna
don't get it, do you, bitch? I don't want to go out with you.
Alex Williamson on Instagram, funny dude.
Funny guy.
He says some weird shit, but we think he's funny.
He's pretty funny. If you like Australians.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
if you like people like Brie from The Bachelor, You're gonna love this guy.
Yeah, watch episode 4.
Yeah, callbacks on callbacks. All right, speaking of done, this episode. There's so much shit to like plug. Fuck. SoundCloud, just a pod. YouTube.com/JK. It's just a podcast. Twitter. It's just a podcast. I think JK underscore. It's just a podcast.
Fuck, Jake. Act like you've been there.
Yeah, fuck it.
You
act
made
like,
the account.
act like I created all this shit. Yeah, man. That's pretty much that. Episode 6. That's actually pretty. I'm pretty jazzed that we're already 6 episodes deep.
Episode 6, Return of the Jedi.
Cool. And like we haven't been banned from the internet, which is cool. But the day is young.
Night is
Our careers are in their infancy, so you never know. January could be it. And then we just gotta call it quits until next January and our next thing comes up.
Change our names. Change our scheme.
I'll just wait for the next popular thing to hit that's after podcast.
Listen up, YouTube. We're here to educate. Remember that.
Listen up. Listen. Oh, that's gonna peak so hard.
Man, edit that.
I just peaked the mic so hard.
Holy shit.
Look at that. Oh no.
That reminds me of like a
That's
thriller
why-
movie with a big monster and all the scientists are like, whoa.
That's why you need a pop filter. That's what that's for.
That's what you're for,
Oops.
viewer. It's to view this so that other people, not you, we love you. You keep your money, but other people, we want their money so we can get a better microphone.
Yeah, we need a second set of stuff, man. Like, fuck.
Don't you dare give any money. Someone else will do
Don't you dare send a second set of recording equipment
No,
to
no,
our
no.
P.O. box.
No, don't listen to him. Just someone else will do it.
Yeah. Not you, the other guy.
Someone else.
You. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I think that's enough pandering for the day.
I know we keep fucking doing it. All right. Are we done? Done. Cool. All right.